All right, we're back in Philly. It's colder here for sure. I got the hat on.
We got my hair teacher.
FD Irwindale, baby.
Fun.
Some people hung it up. Cheers to that. Some people stood out, right? It was crazy.
It was something, all right. It was like the X Games.
X Games of driving, baby.
Yeah, which was wild. All right, what are we looking at?
That's the aftermath. This ain't a review show.
Sorry, we just got in. We're torched.
We're exhausted. We're on 2 hours of sleep.
Yeah.
We opted out of karaoke last night.
I don't know how they did it. Vaughn's like, yeah, bro, just come with us and then we'll just Uber to the airport. Yeah.
So last night we went to the FD banquet. That happens at the end of the year every season. FD puts together a banquet and everyone comes. They give out awards and have like slideshows, right, of like since the start of FD to now, and this was the 20th. It
was the 20th anniversary, so it was a really long video explaining everything that's happened over the 20 years of Formula Drift, and then they had like little segments of like rewards, spotter of the year, hard charger of the year, really? All these things, spirited drifting. So really giving
coolest
a lot of coolest looking car.
Yeah,
a lot of respect first and foremost went to the safety crew that was there when James Dean had his incident. They were very responsive. They were right on top of things.
A lot of emotions were there.
Lot of emotions.
Some people high emotions, very high.
Some people low, the disappointing, anxious moments.
After the event, Vaughn basically was just like, let's go do karaoke, and got a couple of rooms or something like that, right?
Yeah.
So, what was it? A bunch of like FD drivers probably went there. We were like, no, we want to sleep for 2 hours and then fly. We flew at 6 a.m.
Yeah, woke up at 4.
Yep.
And then left at 6.
So now we're here.
So tired, as you can probably say.
Drinking energy drinks. Having the time of our lives.
Yeah, this dude was like, let's bang out this video right now.
Wow, it's fresh in our minds. All right. So here's the layout. Everybody knows the deal, right? Nick Novak, 1. Odie, 2. James, 3. And freaking Novak. Perfect event for himself.
Yeah. First place.
P1.
First.
P1 for qualifying.
And look at Odie.
Won the event.
Odie got second place, or second qualifying, and he ended up second. That's cool. I didn't know that.
Freaking Odie, dude. Hey, man, like he's just like one of those dudes that's kind of like escaped the championship, right?
I think him with many other drivers in Formula Drift have had really amazing years and standout years. Just sometimes things just don't line up for him. You know what I mean? Like, our boy was the same one for years now. Chelsea didn't get the win, and here you are, Yeah,
it's a grind.
Yeah, definitely.
I think that was also part of the notes, like at the 20th banquet. There's a lot of sentiment on like these grinders that have been here, and really it does take that much seat time and that long to like win a championship, in my opinion. Unless you're the GOAT like James Dean. But he's also has so many hours driving in another country. And
yeah, I'm sure he has
a ton of people. So
I'm sure he has
same thing
and everything too. Yeah.
Same thing anyway. Yeah. And then here's the bracket just so we can see like how it all kind of went down and how they kind of got to where they were.
That's what I'm saying. Look at the top 2 straight down.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm saying
that's crazy.
She's got second place qualifying and he got second. And
Odie always looks so good here. It's crazy.
He's a consistent dude. I think this is his home track there. Or no?
Yeah, I guess it's considered his home track. Right? Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. But yeah, he's always a top contender at this round and always killing it.
Yo, and those cars are fast. Those cars are super fast.
In the bottom, what happened at the bottom here? Wow, I'm reliving this again.
I know. I thought,
dude, James Dean, man.
Dean, one-arm Dean.
Turk. Yeah, it was nice to see Turk in 4. That's crazy. All right, let's check out let's just take a quick look. Thursday, we had this video come out. Remember?
I mean,
share this, but this weekend's Irwindale event will be my last Formula Drift round. It's not an easy decision to make, especially with all the success, fun, and how quickly FD has grown over the years.
Crazy, right? I feel like it shook the world.
He's out.
Took the world by storm.
I like how he took like the Babe Ruth approach and like pointed.
I agree. Like
it didn't work out, but
He was kind of telling me when we were hanging out, and yeah, we were both like, that's kind of more gangster of a thing to do. Call it now, and either way, it's where it lands. But at least you didn't, not win and then try to stay longer or just something,
Yeah. Like,
it's better to say it and be about it and then
stick
put up
to
at
your
the
guns
end.
with it.
Yeah.
Now, I will say, no one would know this now, but now that the event's over, had Chelsea had still been in the show, right? And didn't get, and I would have found out that he won the championship. This whole season, I feel like my job was to try to tone Chelsea down because he's going a million miles a minute. But as soon as they would have told me, oh, we got it, I probably just would have been on the radio like, you know what, just give him hell, bro. I wouldn't have told them, go out your way. You want to throw an early pocket, throw an early entry. I don't care, dude. You got the J. And I really wish we would have had the opportunity to do that. And I feel like, I think he would have done that. Just to have that conversation like, yeah, burn it down.
Yeah. Think about it. Like, we've seen some of the most epic runs from him like that on his eye runs or whatever. Remember Erie?
Yeah.
Remember he threw down that wicked laugh and like that went viral, I think. I'm pretty sure. But yeah, I made this funny meme. I thought it was funny. Don't go, it's like,
like Novak's right there.
Yo, and Novak's right there. Yeah, you're right. Novak loves Chelsea, man. Pretty cool to see him in an E46. It's just coincidence. But like, I think for Nick, I was like, hey, is this win extra special? Because, like Chelsea announced that and Chelsea won. And now here you are stepping up the last round, coming in with that big hammer, like sweeping and taking the whole event, perfect event. And he was like, definitely, I thought about that.
No, not to mention you have James Dean standing next to him on the podium, complimenting him on how of an amazing.
Yeah, we'll pull that up later. That's a moment. That's one of those moments you wait for, right?
There's no way he's not going to replay that a million times. Fuck that up for him. Before that, who do you think it is? Who do you think the new driver is?
Oh, on RTR, right?
Who do you think it is?
Do you know?
I mean, I don't know much. I'm not on the circuit no more, dude.
Wow.
I don't know much.
You're retired too?
Disconnected, dude.
You're retired too, dude?
Yeah, things are in the works.
Mans is FD retired too, just like Chelsea.
I wasn't even supposed to be here this year. Neither were you. We're like, nah, we're not going to do it this year. Like, here we go.
What do we want to see here?
Well, we should just get it over and done with. We should see the accident.
Yeah.
It was the dark slide. It was crazy. I remember seeing it go down, and both drivers were going hard. And I thought, oh, that's cool. Like, they can push it, these two. And literally 3 seconds later after that inner clip.
Yeah. So, yeah, okay, let's see. Honestly, I was on the roof for this one. Oh, what's up with that music? None of that. What was that music? I can't. She'll put the music on this.
So, like,
that's crazy.
We reviewed this a good.
Wait, hold on. Listen to this. Why is this like epic, like upbeat music? Like, this is, oh my gosh, did that just happen, moment? What's up with that corporate rock, FD? Oh, the ride out the wall is wild, but then when that right front digs into the ground and throws all those sparks.
And it's like dumb. Look, he gets hit, but it's really going over the front wheel that does it.
Yeah,
runs over
right here, pops up. Yeah.
The hit really wasn't that.
Pops up.
It was just.
But watch this.
Look, right,
wheels off.
Right,
but watch it like goes
right
like this.
Oh, dude,
yikes!
Railing it like every '80s party ever, dude.
And it's right-hand drive. He's on the right side.
Yeah, dude.
So he's on the wall side. Like
that's.
I mean, I don't know. That's not what he's doing. You can see what he's doing in the in-car here. That was a really bad impression.
Can you imagine? Like, you're just kind of cruising. Here comes a transition. Like, all right, dude, we're going to set ourselves up. And then out of nowhere, boom!
Rocked.
Yo, his eyes lit up. Like, what? That's wild.
All right, transition. There it is. Hits the wall. See the cage sparking?
Yeah.
And his arm. Dude, the cage was scraping the wall. That's what... When I saw this clip, that was the first thing I saw. I was like, that is nuts. And this dude jumps in real quick to see if he's... That was pretty quick, too.
Yeah. As he was happening, he started sprinting toward him.
I was on the roof for this shot. I didn't get the greatest shot. I actually shot into the sun. Let's see it one more time here. Watch his arm in the cage. Shoo! Or up down here.
Jeez.
Crazy. I was on the roof, and like a lot of times when you're shooting, you're looking at so many other things and making sure so much stuff is going on and like correct in the shot. You don't really see every single detail what's happening.
Right.
So it's hard for me to see the run sometimes and be so critical on the spot. I have to watch the replays and stuff. But in this case, like something like this happened and the car flipped up on its side like that, like when it was happening, I was like, what is happening right now? Like, I couldn't believe it. Honestly, it was one of the craziest things I've ever seen.
I mean, yeah, I think it's the earliest crash we've seen
since I've been at FDA. This is from Nant's spot. Watch this. Is crazy. Wow, imagine seeing that in front of you. That's crazy. What I thought was pretty cool.
Insane.
Matt said sorry. It was, like,
yeah,
I hit him. Like,
yeah, well,
there was no hard feeling or anything.
Malicious intent there or anything. It was just.
But I just thought it was cool. He said it multiple times. He said it at the banquet a bunch of times. And he said all year, I've crashed into you guys at RTR.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sorry.
I've been giving you guys a hard time. I'm really sorry.
And speaking of that, he won an award.
Oh, Hard Charger of the Year award.
Hardest Charger of the Year award.
Clearly, he's won that.
Doing some damage out there, boy.
Oh, man.
Nah, that's cool. Matt's always pushing and trying to figure it out. It's pretty cool. They got that thing together and his shoulder was pretty tweaked, right?
Yeah, they spent all night working on the car. They got it together in the morning, finished up a couple things.
Zombie car.
Yeah, dude, look at that.
Look, man, that thing is crazy looking.
And then afterwards, they got the car going again, put another better skin on it.
So this was practice, right?
Yeah, I was.
He made one lap, right? And it's his birthday.
It was
what a crazy weekend, right? This happened on his birthday.
Qualifier.
What? This was qualifying?
Yeah, you went out with a messed up vehicle.
You did one run in practice though, where you just did one round. Oh, okay. You sure this is qualifying?
I'm pretty sure it is. He did the 360. That's like
that celebration at the end. I held it together. Yeah, this was the qualifying run.
Yeah, I remember.
All right, this was the qualifying run after the wreck. Skeleton zombie car. Look at all the damage. Wheeling with a hurt shoulder. Looking great.
Using Vaughn's door for the
Vaughn's door. That's right, dude. Still not scared. That's kind of sick. Not a lot of drivers can do that. I can tell you that.
He's only is he still just doing one hand, or can you see both hands there?
No, he's a one-hander.
That's wild.
One-hander, bro. His shoulder's so like he has it here, I think, just as a crutch. Looks like he's using it a little.
Yeah.
Good for him. But this was the day that it happened. So when you wake up tomorrow, it's more sore. I've had my shoulder pop out like a bunch of times, and it's the next day you can't move it. It's sort of impossible. He feels like dead. He feels like you have a dead arm.
It just goes to show you, like. I know a lot of people may get tired of hearing like Dean's like one of the best, or if not the best drifter in the world. But I mean, like, yeah, this is no small feat. You know what I mean? This is something where it's like he just hit the wall. Well, so much bad shit could have happened. And here he is out here ripping this thing. He doesn't even know if it even drives straight or what. I mean, I'm sure Archer did everything they need to do to get it going.
He was going either way. It's birthday weekend.
He went out like a man.
It's birthday weekend. But I really like...
You gotta respect
that mental to be able to go back out there and still run a line like that, close to the wall, still dangerous, right? Like, I don't think a lot of drivers can do that and just put that fear away.
Agreed.
This is the qualifying run. What is this? All right. Thanks for that. What is this? All right, let's take a look at his qualifying run because he P1. So, and honestly, everybody, I feel like it was shocked. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think for sure people were shocked. They just thought, I know a lot of people were concerned about maybe some speed and stuff like that, but it just goes to show you if you have a car that's a little bit more loose and you're able to place it better, you're going to get better results. And we're going to see here in this qualifying run, he does a really good job of showcasing that.
And then before that, just so everyone can see, I know this isn't really, this isn't like a qualifying thing though, really.
What?
Well, yeah, it is kind of, right? All right. Tell the people about it. What's going on here? So here's the start.
Yeah, we have the start, full bore going all the way in. Make sure you take the nice high line on throttle all the way through, preferably maybe not riding too much of the left foot brake, kind of just showing consistency and momentum and placing the car. You come off the bank right around there, set yourself up to make sure you have good angle and proximity toward that inner clip. You transition back, make sure you get nice and close to that outside zone 2, and you ride it all the way around. And then right when you get into this green part, you're going to start really calculating to come off of it and then get your nose to inner clip 2 and then veer off wide and then fill out outer zone 3. It comes to an end. So it's quite, it seems simple, but if you don't have the right momentum and carrying it into or the right speed, you will come up short during qualifying round. So
yeah, like here at this track at Irwindale, I always feel like people love to rip the bank. They just love that. So, I mean, that's a tough thing. Some people mess up there. We saw, but that's not, I don't think the trickier part of this track. It's more this like inner clip 1 transition into the infield here. If you can nail this down through here, going into here, carrying that speed, you're set up for
Agreed. I think at the end of outer zone 1 and going into outer zone 2, that center section right there is really where it's make or break.
That's what I feel like. That's the make or break.
That's where a lot of the battles and positioning are probably taking place, and you won't see the end result until later on when you see, them applying throttle and seeing what else happens with it.
All right, so let's watch this. Qualifying round, buddy. Back, dude. The back is back.
Nicky Boy
back at No Back Racing, Jerry Yang Racing.
Jerry Yang, JYR. Let's go.
That was the demo 3. Let's go then go back.
Do a little flick, rides up high.
Impressive initiation straight.
Soo!
You know,
Look at that face.
He out there.
Racing good. On throttle.
there from Chip.
Ooh! They switched cameras, but that was beautiful right there.
We
Look at that, dude.
it's tight and right. Look at that second outside zone.
Okay. His car looks so good at night, too. I love the yellow lights with the purple. Sick.
That was great. Just a lot of fluidity there. Not only did he get into every zone where he needed to and place the car, it looked very fluid. You can see he comes up here. He is dabbing on the left foot brake, kind of up high.
I saw him.
He comes off, and then he gets off again. He sets himself up, goes into the transition, nose of the bumper.
That is crazy. And then look how deep he is there.
Right here, he is on throttle.
Outer 2.
Right now, here's the technical part. He lunges forward, gets this inner clip, and then gradually moves back and fills up outside zone 3. Yeah, that is...
oh, my God. Seeing that angle, you're like...
Now, watching this, it's to kind of let you guys know, like, yeah, you can grip up your car, but then you're going to run the risk that if you apply too much throttle, you're going to come off the bank, and then you're going to take a shallower line.
Do you want it?
I think Novak and his team kind of thought, let me loosen this up so I could get the car where the judges want me to get it. Because if you're not where you need to be, you're not going to get the most points. You know what I mean?
Right. That's the game.
The thing was out.
So that was sick.
There's Boss right there. Boss man, dude.
Boss man. Big boss. Big boss hoss. Baron Gaten Jr., brother.
It's going to
That was sick. And I wasn't saying like, oh, that came out of nowhere, like didn't have it in him or something like that. It was just watching practice. I think, I don't know the actual count, but I want to say because someone in front of him messing up or something going wrong, he didn't get many full practice runs in, I would say. So seeing him just like go out there and throw it all down and qualifying and then take that top spot, I was like, what just happened? He just like lit the world on fire.
And he does it very like silently. Like you know what I mean? Like just kind of happens. And before you know it, Novak's in the pond.
Yeah, he won't even tell you what he did, or it's funny. He's super in. He's into it, and he's a chill guy. All right, yeah. So Dean and Sorensen, that was like Sorensen like stepping up. Like one of his best rounds. He looked okay in St. Louis, right? I don't remember any other rounds that he super stuck out.
Sorensen, to me, even when we're taking notes on all the drivers, like sometimes he seems like he may have a rough start, and then he turns it on like a switch. And at this particular round, I don't know what happened, but he was just kind of like whatever. And then out of nowhere, he just turned it the fuck on.
Right? Let's just watch a little bit of this real quick.
Look at that. It gets right into the pocket. Right, yeah. LD not being all the way up on the wall definitely gives that. Oh, look at that. Good dive. So it's close. It's definitely close. But
I have not ever seen this dude drive like this.
It's an E46 for you, bud.
Oh, man. Oh, you're going to get roasted in the comments now.
Why?
This is an E46, dude.
I know, they don't realize it's a kit that's over an E46.
Freaking crazy. That's nuts. Let's see if he's throwing out a lead heater. Forget a little bit. I know the chases were just insane.
You see, Dean gives him a little bit of space,
Dials it in
a little bit. Yeah. I kind of feel like Swanson was on a higher line.
Ooh.
I like the transition from Dean a little bit more. It's a little bit better calculated. And then the proximity, reeling him.
Wow.
He does a good job of that here.
No, are you kidding me? One arm? What?
Right.
This is one arm.
One arm Dean.
Freaking pirate, dude.
I can see how it goes.
Freaking Irish pirate.
I can see how it goes one more time because of that.
Oh, I know that dude. Nicky boy.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Yeah, there's this dog.
The scoundrel.
Yeah, one arm, man. That was cool to see that driving. Like, and I think that was the sentiment the entire time. Like, everyone was just killing it.
And it just goes to show you, like, it's the newer drivers. What I mean new, I mean the last couple of years, really are starting to step into their own rhythm.
Yeah.
Not making it as easy as you would think. You know what I mean?
This is Nick and Castro and T2, the second.
Yeah.
One more time. Let's just check it. Gotta bump the quality here.
Yeah. See all this one?
A little soundy. What are you calling me out for? I don't know. It's on Dropbox. You want me to download it and take?
I'm sorry, dude.
Wait, hold on. Just kidding.
Thought it was full. Bump the dark.
Sixth is the second, but one more time's battle. We will see moves on. Castro back. No matter to go far. He needs the ride to get. So
Yeah, there you go.
Castro, he dumps up.
See, now again, Castro taking the lower line allows Novak to really reel him in there. Novak, good transition, good timing, right into
Oh, so Castro was off. I see what happened.
So you mean so that gives
Oh!
Contact again.
that gives
Again. Ooh.
that gives Novak the opportunity to kind of slide in there.
Well, he got disrupted. No back. Oh, now we got contact again.
You see how it kind of looked like the front end rotated a little bit too more? I wonder if that played a role in.
No back. Oh, now we got contact again.
Yeah, I mean, he was way off the line, and then I guess trying to dial more angles.
Inside clip.
What was he doing?
I guess maybe he's trying to dial more angle to scrub so he can come in on a sharper line.
Try to shoot it towards the clip, but he was not close to that.
Outside this inside. Don't hit that wall. He got disrupted. No back. Oh, now we got contact.
Yeah, he was. Well,
He didn't hit that wall. He got disrupted.
He would have been better off
oh,
just.
I see. He was shooting towards. He was going to shoot towards that.
Guys,
I see.
this
The whole turn.
inside clip is playing a role going in situation where everybody's pushing because it's the last event of the year. And it's trying to find that balance, being on that razor's edge, trying to
Look at that transition, dude.
finish
That is
this
dope.
event. It's very difficult, and there's so much
Right into the pocket, nice and patient.
really
Sets himself in and that.
games, longer game into
Little boot.
Irwindale,
Little hockey action.
you know.
A little puck.
Oh, what do? They fight or something? They go penalty box?
They get out and start wailing on each other. They keep stats on that too, I guess.
Big stat, guys.
I've never been to an NHL game. Ever in my life. Not even once.
All right, so in top 32, we saw Chelsea, Blues.
Yeah. Unfortunately, there was a little malfunction and we didn't get the nitrous working correctly on Chelsea's car.
All weekend, heat,
Heaters.
laying the heat down.
I'll tell you, after Novak laid down the number one qualifier and Chelsea had to line up again in front of him, I got on the comment like, yo, go show Novak how it's done. And he laid down a heater, dude. So after that, we're like, all right, we're good. Everything works. We had no problems. No problems. Also, another fun fact, this is the first event where Chelsea's car completely came out unscathed and all the other ones didn't.
Weird flex.
I mean, he was proud.
But he was also out in 32.
Yeah, and he was out in...
So, what are we talking about here?
That's what
There are a lot of battles that really keep your car up.
Small victories right there.
I guess, yeah. That's one to note. Honorable mention.
He was so proud. He's like, dude, my car's not messed up. But the first thing Dan said on his team was like, well, yeah, you got knocked out. At top
Yeah,
32.
let's be real. That's what I'm saying. I just said that because that's the real shit. But nah, it wasn't his fault. Solenoid issue. I've actually seen that happen a couple times on these cars. It's super unfortunate. Dean did it in Seattle. Dean really did it in Seattle. Those runs were insane.
Chelsea couldn't do it. He had to retire. He was like, nah, I can't do it.
Yeah, well, Boost looked great here too, but like, yeah, I don't know. It was just one of those things that's racing,
Yeah,
Sometimes parts fail, and that's why, you have the pro parts and the support that they do, and all these other teams might work with other people, and that's why you work with different brands. But
the team tried hard to get everything situated, but like you said, it's racing is racing, and this is just what happens sometimes.
and he flicked it in on the bank.
You tried.
Yeah, and then it gripped up straight a little bit, and then back into it, and he was lower on the bank. It wasn't everything. And it was not sad, but from watching all those heaters, I was just like, he's burning this place down tonight. That's it. We're getting the 16. We're getting the 8. It's a wrap. Look,
I think we were all trying to get to that point, so we knew we could just cut loose at that point.
Yeah.
But
it was playing. I was tearing up. So they were like, it's a solenoid. They're going to pop it out, change it. That team's quick. They got it dialed. It's not a problem. I wasn't stressing about it because I've seen that thing fail before. Or whatever has happened, I've seen it happen on that car before.
Dope.
So they fired up and they're talking about it on the live stream. And I'm like tearing up because I'm like, bro's about to do the last lap for the championship right here.
Yeah, and he tried to turn
He's
it
going
on
to put this dude right on the trailer. And then boom, they hit him. He hit you on the radio, and like
it was like, it ain't happening, dude.
I just got to pull the line.
And then they tried almost the entire 5 minutes. I think it was the last 20 minutes they stopped and then just started taking the grip out at entire pressure.
What?
The last like 20 seconds.
That's 20 minutes, he said.
So, yeah. Well, yeah, 20 seconds. I mean. Yeah, they did the 5, and then they tried hard to fix everything they could, and it's not working. They're like,
we're sleep deprived. We're sleep
deprived. We are.
2 hours. 2 hours.
They're like, oh, just take the grip out, add pressure. They did what they could, but it's just when you're on the.
So what it comes down to now is like, it's out of Chelsea's hands. If Olsen wins the entire event, he wins the championship. Yeah. That is insane to think about, right?
And yes,
what a year for Olsen.
All the pressure now on Olsen, though.
No, but still, I'm just saying, like, for that dude to come, I think he finished 24th-ish last year, and yeah, it's just insane.
Yeah. And so Wilson got all the award for most improved driver at the bench.
I would think.
And
what a star this season.
That just goes to show you.
So, it was crazy. That's a threat the whole time. So now I'm texting you. I'm like, bro, what's the map? What's the fucking map? Remember? Oh, dude, I was losing it. I couldn't even control myself.
I was like, Olsen has to win everything. What did you say? Like, fuck that.
I was like, not tonight. It ain't happening. Oh, but it certainly could have. So, yeah, we were all on edge and came down to Forsberg having to beat Olsen. And holy shit, I became the biggest Forsberg fan.
Yeah, I think we all did.
I was like, I want to just hear those famous J-Rod words. Forsberg gets the win one more time. Right now. Right now is the time I need it.
Simon Olsen.
And
if I don't hear him say that, I'm gonna lose it.
I mean, this wasn't a clear, everyone was nervous, obviously, but being up there as a spotter, I'm just kind of like,
scenarios. And
Olsen was looking really good, and I'm like, man, Forsberg really needs to
he gets the meal.
Bring it. You know what I mean? And boy,
he was looking great here, though, so I was very confident, actually.
As soon as he did that, I was like, yo, we're good.
That was it, baby.
Yeah.
That little squirrely move there, too. The pressure. Yeah. You're right. Your pressure.
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I think maybe it's just a lot of pressure. See, this is...
But, he's going to be so good next year. In these coming years. This dude's going to be a top contender.
He makes it correct.
Right? Don't you think?
Yeah.
Also.
For sure.
Crazy.
He is now.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. What am I saying? But I just mean, I think it's his season now.
Yeah.
It's time for that gen or whatever you want to call it.
Driver, Chris Forsberg.
He's up next.
You can see here, Olsen initially doesn't really get into the zone. Gets into it late, so that's one ding.
The fake,
and that's what we saw up there. And then this was looking pretty good. Oh, whatever.
23 champion. Waits in the wing.
Look at him. Stressing.
He is, dude. Look at him, man.
Actually, he's really not. He's just giving that smile.
You think he's trying to keep cool? Yeah.
With his team, with his wife.
Yeah.
Dan's like, dude, I'm tired.
Dude, I'll go fight someone right
now.
He
does look like he'd probably kick someone.
I'll punch that S chassis right in the face.
But honestly, look at little Sida. She is ready,
stiff.
She has that, I will slice and dice you. Robbie's just on vacation.
Yeah, he's lounging. He's like,
He's like, what's going on?
You can tell right there he's enjoying the moment.
Yeah, he does.
He's living in it.
Rob definitely enjoys it.
You got Dan Hansen.
All right, so here's the flip. But we kind of know the deal from that. Oh, Vaughn back in it.
Chris the Force Forsberg.
Vaughn's invested. Such a good
Big investor.
yeah.
Chris Forsberg.
Big in this.
At this point, I was pretty hot.
Yikes. That was close there.
Here comes Chris.
Oh.
Chris the Force transition. Pass it inside left. Side of open. All in the way. Watch Chris Forsberg.
It was very close battle.
So there was a gap. There was a gap established in the outer zone too. We can all see that.
From a mistake.
You know, you guys just have to take in consideration, you know, and we go over a lot more on this on the breakdown, but it's like in the chase, it's lead for lead first. So they're going to look at the leads first. And they're going to look at everything that transpires behind the driver as well, too, in the chase. And, like, when you look at that, you can clearly see that Forsberg had just that much more. Yeah.
Yeah, his lead was pretty beautiful.
The win. Chris Forsberg.
Olsen's wasn't bad, but, dude, the way...
He initiated low and then
Forsberg initiated, it was right up there.
Yeah.
That was sick.
And that's what they're going to be looking at. You know what I mean?
Side of open. All in the way. Watch Chris Forsberg.
The saying goes, to have a good chase, you have to have a good lead.
And I think Forsberg was a little deeper in that last.
Yeah.
But, yo, that's how close it gets. And then, you know...
You can hear the banter play out.
And it's so funny, like, look at them all stressing, the whole RTR team.
You have 5 champions.
Like, what do we think, boys? Like...
Von Kitten Jr., James Dean, your thoughts, Ryan. Right here, Forsberg starts off. DeNofa is your 2022 champion. What do you guys think? It was your champion Ford on the side. Did Chris Forsberg since hope side by side? Forsberg leading on the left, and that only Z Simon Olsen leading on the right. Yeah, the Forsberg meet is so good, and the chase run. You can see that it's very comparable, and you have to smoke.
Yeah, this is another example here, just like a
reason there towards the end. Oh, but it seems
yeah, he was a bit deeper in that. Simon almost spun across the line in the chase.
And if the question is, get the edge.
Is that, I forget what the rule is.
What's that? Maybe
you can't spin the direction you were drifting in.
In the chase too, right? Or not?
Yeah, I believe.
Because he basically kind of did there, but yeah.
Maybe they just want to see that. Absent here is patiently or unpatiently. Here we go. Here we go. My God. Again, if Chris Forsberg gets the win, Chelsea DeNofa 2023 Formula 10 champion.
I was freaking out. I was going nuts.
Yeah.
I ran in to, see the boy. He was getting interviewed by Lorette, but gave him a hug after. I back out on the track. You were all the way up in the spot.
To understand. That was a long...
How hard is that to be up all the way there for those moments and want to be with the boy? Because,
it's
a little different.
I went up there because I wanted to go support the other drivers, and I'm thinking for the team and all that. But then, I don't know, I guess I didn't really realize that you're going to find out here, and then it's going to be the whole thing. So then as soon as it happened and it was announced, I looked over at my the other teammates on RTR, the spotters, and I was like, yeah, and down. And they were like, see you later. So it was cool to go down there. We had a moment as well, too. It was just, we've been talking about this since, he was a teenager and stuff like that. So it was really cool to finally see it happen and put the Formula D days behind for some of us.
I couldn't believe it. I was tearing up, man. Yeah. And, I don't have the clip up, but, I know I've referenced it in the past and said that I always try to run up right after he wins when he's on track and stuff like that with the car. Because usually he's driving and then wins. But, this is how it goes sometimes, especially at Irwindale. It was cool. It was a fight to the end. Really didn't know. It was an incredible story. And, I'm glad it happened this way.
And he had jorts on.
And he has jorts on. But, yeah, I remember that first win in Long Beach in the E46. And we were just like, dude. It was just crazy. So, seeing that start to finish, I don't know, I'm stoked. I'm so glad I was there. Just like you said earlier, I wasn't expecting to be there this season. And, man, I would have been so bummed if I missed this.
Yeah, no, for sure. And to think, I made this dude wait 2 days before I said yes to be in this spot.
Right? Yeah,
it was Miss Mother's Day weekend. I was like, I got to figure out this, you know what I mean? But I'm glad.
Your mother.
You know what I mean?
That was that. Then the champion was sealed. I could breathe. I mean, it took a long time to finally get to there, but here's the final battle. Odie Novak. Let this heat run.
And here we go, our number one qualifier to set pace, to have the perfect event. Are you ready to send it, Irwindale?
Yeah, dude, your phone's out, Jerry.
That's when you lit up the world on this one, dude.
Extinguishers. Let's yell send it. 1, 2, 3. Here we go. Nick Novak out front. Odie Boxy's in a chase position.
Hands up.
Do a perfect event.
Nice play.
Dude, you're not really a fan until you love your phone out. But like,
Look at that car placement, dude.
This inside
crazy.
advantage. At that knuckle that Ryan took. Wow, Novak. 4. Outflick Stockman. Zach staying outside so perfectly. Odie Boxy's with that counter that inside clicking.
So you can see some inconsistencies in the chase from Odie. Odie has a lot of grip, a lot of power, but when he lunges and then has to reset, the car retracts from angle, and that's something the judges don't like. And I can only imagine that had to be something that went into account here. You see, he surges forward a little bit, takes a shallower line, then he has to back up.
Want to be careful.
Calculates through here. Good timing on the transition. Very well done. And you see he surges forward, a little bit too much, has to fall back. And all of these little resets, how I like to call them, that right there, a little shallow angle, that this all plays a role.
Now it's going to be up.
Also looked at Novak doing a really good job of putting the car exactly where the judges want it. Pretty cleanly outside zone one.
The number one ball.
You see he comes off of it, does a really good job with the inner clip, doing exactly what the judges are asking for. That was actually a second hashtag. Goes into outside zone 2. Is all the way up on the wall. You can see the little bobbles and resets by Odie. Not saying that's bad, but it's, maybe not favored. Gets the inner clip, goes to the outside zone. So now that you guys have seen Novak and how he places his car, now we're going to see Odie do it. And maybe you guys will see the difference.
Solid lead run. Absolutely. Here we go.
Absolutely.
Turn on your phone lights. Turn on your phone.
I was early, dude. I was early.
Your phone lights. And
You blew it early, dude.
there we go. Light them up. The fireflies. Lights.
Let's go.
Joe, I see you. Turn it on. Event staff, you can do it. Come on, turn on your lights. Everybody, turn them on. Let's. Chelsea,
We're nerds. We're nerds.
Coming out on top. Keep on that inside.
Here we go. Fired up.
And who is going to get the win? Odie Box.
They go blind them, dude.
Win it. Keep those lights up.
Let's go.
There you can see Odie definitely a lot lower on the outside zone 1, so that's already a ding.
Bing.
A ding.
Bing.com.
Novak, yes. Well, a gap was established, but oh damn. Oh, wow.
Quite a bit.
You see a little bit of wavering, comes outside of outside zone 2 a little bit early in the lead.
Oh my God. I think he tapped the wall on the exit.
I think he did too.
See?
He was that higher on that first out.
Even Jared pulling it.
Trying to maximize all
Here we can see it.
responsibilities of the lead drive.
Odie,
He's on a mid,
like a carless,
He's on a mid-line.
mid-line.
Remember the comparison to Nick Novak. Now, Nick,
Here comes the transition.
There's those lights.
Transition was pretty good. Going into outside zone 2, gets in, and then you can see he comes out of outside zone 2 right there.
the pressure
Comes out a little bit early, gets the outside, but
has the better.
when you compare those lead runs together,
Probably has the better chase. Now, was there a
Novak is right where the judges want him to be.
Yeah, that was gnarly. Yeah, seeing it back like that too, from all the angles, you definitely see it.
Yeah.
It's pretty wild. Wait, where is that going?
Oh, that would be quick.
Yeah. Okay. All right, so then they come out.
thoughts before because I
They come out for the announcement.
it's a late night, but here's some celebratory burnouts here for you.
Can't imagine how stoked Novak
Rocky
is.
Sheena, Chris Gold, White, Adder, thank you, Chris Adriano.
Yeah, look.
As a
Perfect event. Well, he doesn't know yet.
It's so hard to
And it was close enough to not know.
general emotion.
You know what I mean? Right off the bat.
Specific and-
Unless we had all these angles like right
being
in
out
front of
there
us, right?
You know, time away from the commentary.
He just don't know.
But to coming back in and seeing this event unfold from both perspectives was really quite amazing to see Nick Novak
They did. And then watch
than last year.
Watch your boy.
I know it's broken man that his guy
James comes up.
he is going to
Becky hanging
I
out.
always talk about drifting.
Watch this.
You can be an engineer and be in time
Yeah,
for fair
Becky.
the sideways burnouts. You can, I like him. You know, there's just so many points of interest. And
I got a slow-mo shot of this. I came wrong on that. It was-
celebratory burnout.
Yeah. What's good? What's going on?
She's proud of her making the side, so congratulations.
He doesn't show a ton of emotion, but in his face, you can see it here. Wins FD Irwindale and has a perfect weekend. Look at that. That says it all. For someone who has few words and just goes in and tries to put in work. That was it.
Dude.
Jerry and the team hyped. Look at that, dude. That's like something. His sister getting all hyped. Look at her. She's pumped. I got them in like real time. They're screaming. There's Kazuya jumping in. The rest of the gang. Eric, Aaron, and Ben. And JoJo. But, yeah, that was crazy. And then, like, I think he had like a very real moment after too that I caught. And it was this year. James Dean just hyping him up, telling him how well he drove this weekend. Time out.
What a way to finish the season. I think like I'm really trying to end the night of all what and it carries into the offline. Oh, you wake up and you're just like, oh yeah, they did a good thing. I'm this event too. Yeah, it did a stunt there. Every time you always start your praying. Hex. Watch out. Especially with you. Every sort of crash street I do, and my father told me like something is happening. People are crash for United, so I was like, am I gonna fab me up too much in the inner? Spot and over your stars. I'm like, I like where I'm at, but I'm scared that I'm about to wipe and first out. Oh, like, hey, you never know. I knew that. It felt like,
Yeah, just cool for him to be in that conversation and
I
like
start and over your car, and I'm like,
he was just so stoked and like having one of the best nights of his life. Chelsea winning a championship, him winning Irwindale, P1A, and then winning.
To be in Irwindale, to be sharing the podium stage with those drivers, I really think the winner of the whole day, outside of just winning, is Novak for so many reasons. I mean, it's a special moment, I think, for many drivers there. I think it was really cool for James Dean to get on the podium, see how far he's come this year with the new team. Bodie establishing that he's always going to be a wrecking force when it comes to Formula Drift, and him competing as long as he's there. He can't be taken as a slouch. And then you get to see the new breed like Novak, who shows up and shows that you can really throw down and go about it a different way, in a different style. And I like his placement, his dedication, and how of a smooth, chill killer he is, you know what I mean?
Right? And like, not to pull anything from him, but like, the other thing I was just thinking about too, like we were watching James in his sling doing it with one arm. And at Seattle, he freaking drove when the car was messed up and like no nitrous. Like, dude, that dude overcomes it. Like,
yeah.
Like, no wonder why he's like one of the best in the world, you know? Look at him. Pumped, dude.
That is pure joy there,
and
my friend.
This is his sophomore season.
That's awesome.
Second year in pro, and grabs a finish and an epic one at Irwindale when all these people are here and it means a lot, and you just put a freaking exclamation point on the entire season.
Look at him, dude. I don't think I've seen him so much ever.
Right in slow-mo, you can see it. Like when slow-mo, you're like, yeah, he's thinking about it right now. Like, this is so sick. Throws the number one up. Did you see? Look, he's gonna hit him with it. Hit him with it. Boom.
Damn.
Number one. That's cool. Here he is. Open the ball. And then obviously Chelsea, man. Like we said, putting it away, doing the thing.
Thanks for Forsberg.
Yeah, thanks to Forsberg. Holding them.
And again, look, common thing, Odie. On the podium for the season as well, too. Again, showing how much a force he is.
I actually told him, too, in the beginning of the weekend, because I was just talking to him about Chelsea and like, hey, man, what did you think? Like, he's retiring and all this stuff. And he's like, shouldn't I be retiring? I'm older than him. And I'm like, I don't know, but your team is on fire right now. Like, it's not the time.
I think it's definitely two different situations for sure.
Yeah. Just on the show real quick. Come on. Oh, here it is. Freaking epic celebrations. Matt Field, of course.
The classic.
Right out of frame for me, thank you. I'm just kidding. I feel like he still has the best celebration and all of it.
When he gets it right.
It's cool.
I do appreciate Chelsea.
He's holding on.
He runs out and gets everyone.
Yeah, I like that too. But like just seeing Matt in the air, slow-mo, and smash it down. Look, he's like, I'm pouring some out for you, homie. Drink that on me. And then boom, in the mouth. And then Chelsea's like, I'm getting all y'all. But yeah, man, what a crazy season, right?
I'll be honest with you. I'm kind of glad it's over.
Here are the points at the end here. 35 points out. That's what it came down to.
Not bad, my friend. Not bad.
Nope. Honestly, it really was like one of those, an epic one. that you won't forget. It just wasn't one of those chill ones where you go in and it's in the bag.
And a lot happened this weekend. I mean, on top of Chelsea saying that he was going to retire from doing Formula Drift, Ryan Lontaine, that's been a long-term judge for Formula Drift, is stepping down.
Inside more.
We also have Pat, who is Racing Control, which I know a lot of people may not know who Pat is, but anybody that's gone to Formula Drift and has dealt with Forward Drift, you've definitely dealt with Pat. He's stepping down as well too. I'll pursue some other things. So it's there's some changes going down over there, but definitely Lontaine. I made sure I stopped him when I saw him in the Spotters Tower, and I told him how much I appreciate him helping me so much with judging. I learned how to judge because of Brian Egger and Ryan Lontaine. I just wanted to make sure that I paid my respects to him because he definitely helped me out in many ways when it came to that.
Right, and just in general, thank you to FD. We're stoked to be there all the time and just be a part of it and do this stuff. And man, it's crazy watching some of the OGs go, but it's ushering in a new chapter, right?
And it's looking good. Those guys are they're heavy hitters for sure. I mean, so I think next year is going to be
a lot of question marks, but
a lot of question marks for everyone.
We'll probably do some updates like this, I would think, like throughout the off season.
I'm sure you'll find out some pretty interesting news in SEMA when you go over there. Right?
Yeah, maybe we can come back and be like,
just what I found.
We'll do a rumor mill. We'll just start. Yeah. We'll just start a bunch of rumors.
Who's the new driver?
Yeah, exactly.
Who's the new driver?
I heard it was Daigo.
You think? Maybe.
No, I'm just kidding here. Did I?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know.
I heard it was a Canadian. Did
he?
I don't know. Or was
it Canadian? He's Canadian.
What is it? Norwegian? Was it Sweden?
He's just saying a lot of countries right now. I think you're confused in life. But yeah, I guess we're gonna do a couple more of these through the off season, probably on other events or just fun events that we go to and travel around. So just because the FD season's over, we're not gonna stop, but we'll just shift into some.
We'll find more events, find more drifting content, stuff like that to go to.
Yeah, we even got the gamblers we can potentially. Maybe we'll cover that.
There's some other stuff coming now.
There's
some other stuff.
Some other things
going up and down.
All right. Yeah.
That's it. We need to get
this
sleep.
Is when we give the finger, I think.
Too tired for that. Go get some rest.
Sad finger.
Yeah. It was a good season. It was a good season. Yeah.
Yeah, it was a good season. Good seasonings. Good seasonings.
Subscribe.
Do it.
Share.
Right now.
Comment.
Now.
Let us know what we missed. Not that we care.
Do it now.
We'll see you around.
Now.